Good evening, everyone. It's Casey.
It's Jimmy.
It's Dawn.
Steven.
Hey, hope everyone had a good weekend. How did everybody's weekend go?
Pretty decent, actually. I had a lot of fun this weekend. Got to see a lot of people at the tour. Really cool.
Busy weekend. We didn't have many tours, but I don't know. We had the viewing party. It wasn't too crowded either, but it was nice.
Awesome.
Nice. How about you, Don?
I got audited by the Commonwealth this weekend.
How'd that go over?
Nice.
There you go.
I think
Did you
I'm
sweat?
second round. I don't know if you all
That's
seen
funny.
it. Cameo. It's on my Facebook where Clark, the character, I booked a cameo with her and she sent me questions. Like she asked me how many times I've been to Sonoy. What would I do if I look at the flowers? It's on there if y'all want to watch it.
Oh, cool.
Oh,
I'll
that's
check it
cool.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to check it out.
I actually
So
watched it. It's
tonight-
pretty cool.
Okay.
It's
we'll
okay.
check it out.
I actually did watch it. Yeah, it is pretty cool.
Nice. So tonight, I think we're going to be discussing episode 2, Akron, part 2. And then afterwards, we'll jump into our season 3 recap with episode 11, Aina Judas. But before we get started, Steven, do you want to talk about who you saw?
Oh yeah, Seth dropped by the viewing party this weekend.
That's awesome, man.
Seth Gilliam and man, like I had a feeling he was coming, so I did most of the trivia Father Gabriel questions. I didn't think he was going to play, but he played and he got every single question right.
Wow.
Wow, that's impressive.
His team won. They weren't all Father Gabriel. He got some of the comic book stuff right that nobody ever gets. Like one of the questions was, unlike the show, what was Beta's occupation in the comics? And I made it multiple choice because I've been told they're too hard. So it was like A, professional wrestler, B, professional basketball player, then baseball, then football. And it's basketball.
B, right? Yeah.
Everybody always puts wrestler. But he got that one right. I was surprised. Man. But you know what he did? He gave all of the winnings out to everybody. Like he didn't keep any of them. There was a lot of stuff.
That's really cool.
Awesome.
That's cool, man. Jimmy, you were doing autograph signings this weekend?
Yeah, I had to tell Matt not to put anything on eBay or beat his ass. If I see it on eBay, man, I'll come to get you. I'm just saying.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody have anything before we jump into episode 2?
Check out this mug. I don't know if you can see it. It's probably my new favorite thing that I got from the Woodbury shop. Look, it's a misprint. They printed a picture of the mug
on the
mug. I'm gonna have to get y'all one, man. That's
pretty awesome.
Yeah, I think it's the greatest thing ever. Like Melissa got tickled at how like proud I was of this mug. I was like, that's like a one of a kind.
That's hilarious, right? How many they got in stock?
I don't know. I'll try to get a bunch of them for everybody.
Yeah, no doubt. Put one aside. I'll Venmo or PayPal or whatever.
Because I don't think they can do anything with them. She said she can't donate them. She said because they say shut that shit down on them.
Gotcha.
It's pretty awesome.
That's funny. All right.
Sorry, I had to.
Well, no, you're good. We'll go ahead and jump into episode 2. So this was a part 2 of the first episode from the season opener. Who wants to jump in and talk about something from this episode? Anything that stood out?
So I can. You go ahead. No, you go. You got it.
What did y'all think about Maggie letting that guy die in the other
Oh,
camp?
that was going to
we
be one
started
of
with
mine.
that one.
Yeah, what y'all
Okay.
think about that?
So
Right.
two of my favorite tweets from the episode that kind of narrowed it down for me were from The Walking Dead Skybound, of course, the who else screamed yes for Eugene, when Stephanie showed up. That was my favorite part probably. But Norman tweeted they could have totally saved that kid. What?
Nice. I totally agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did not like that. I mean, she's talking about, it'd be a waste of ammo. But I mean, they all had knives and melee weapons. They could have easily taken out that group. In fact, didn't they end up getting the door half cracked open and ended up fighting that train anyways?
Yeah.
So,
Plus he had to
so I'm
fight
like,
him.
really?
Well, that's
So, yeah.
just par and course. I mean, do you like the new Maggie? I mean, do
No.
you?
I
I hate the
personally
new Maggie. I hate her. I'll be honest with you. I really despise her.
Well,
Negan seems like the good guy right now.
the thing was she let that kid go, but then she lugged Alden or whatever. Is it Alden?
Mm-hmm.
She lugged him around. Like that
Yeah.
kid, man, those walkers were moving really slow. They were funneled in between the seats one at a time. Like, I don't know. They could have totally saved that kid. There's
Right.
no doubt.
Yeah, sounds like a lot of folks out there agree that, yeah, yeah, that was bad. It was bad. Now, did anybody catch afterwards where Angela King was saying that was the same kid, that was harassing Lydia?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I didn't know that.
I didn't know that without seeing that. But I still don't think he deserved it,
No.
So yeah, it sounded like he just made a mistake and he accidentally got himself locked in, but yeah, they could have easily saved this poor kid. Come on. Come on.
I kind of looked at it like that's another reason why I don't like Maggie. I'll be honest with you.
Right.
I can feel Don's hate coming on. Say something to me, Don. Talk to me. I can feel the hate coming off of
Come on, it's the dead truth. Tell us the truth.
I don't hate her. I just put myself in her shoes, trying to sympathize or try to rationalize why she makes those decisions. So I don't hate her character. It's just her character's been in a dark place, and I think we'll find out.
Right.
I liked her character at first, but since she's been back, she's a pompous ass. I'll be honest with you.
I used to like her too. I used to like her too.
I see what you're saying, Don. That's a fair assessment. I definitely, yeah. I guess I could reserve the hate for her just yet, but I definitely hate her decisions lately.
Mm-hmm.
And I think her narrow-sightedness is going to get the group, hurt or killed. So they better be careful.
Mm-hmm.
Well, not only that, at the end of the episode, look what she led him into. I mean, she knew that was there. She knew how good those guys were. So at this point,
That's true.
what is going to happen? I mean, you see them; they got people hanging from both sides of the road.
Yeah,
Right.
I would have turned around immediately.
Yeah,
Right?
But,
I mean,
you know, took us into
yeah.
something I don't want to get into.
Oh, but
Yeah.
wouldn't you know that too? Her group knew how dangerous they were, and they were willing to go back.
Well, her group was them. How do you know that her group didn't lead them over there on purpose?
They could have been, betrayal. I don't know. Like I said, I think there's more to the story. We just don't know it yet.
Right.
Well,
And isn't
Sherry-
the guy with the mask? Wasn't he one of them?
Surely.
Supposedly, yeah.
Surely. I
Yeah.
mean, he looks just like them. And they got like the same
Right.
type of weapons. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. And I almost got
But-
the impression that a couple of the other people with Maggie, changed sides as well.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So where's all that awesome action? why are they fighting back like they're getting attacked?
You'll see the action in the next one.
True. This is just the beginning.
Yes.
But yeah, Sherry hit it on the head there when she said she's on her nerves because
Yeah.
I don't hate Maggie, but she's getting on my nerves.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
big
That
time.
I think that's where I'm at. That's where I'm at.
She's like trying to be the alpha of the group, and truthfully, it's like, there's no alpha anymore because Rick's gone.
There's too many.
Well,
Right.
yeah, I get that, but she's not supposed to be one of them.
Right.
I would
And
see.
Maria. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say Maria. I got it up there on the screen. Maria's got a good question.
Yeah.
What did she do that Pope has her in her
Mar-
sight or his sights?
Yeah, exactly. Maybe she's a pompous ass to Pope. You never know. To me, I can believe Carol of being an alpha before I could believe Maggie. I can
Maybe
see
she
Carol doing
left.
that.
Right.
But that's what I'm
Maybe she left Pope to die and he
story.
made it out, unlike the kid.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true.
You know?
Yeah, watch her through a train car window.
I'm saying you might not know the rest of the story. Like she told you a little bit of the story, the dark story.
Right. Yeah.
Well,
What
she
y'all think
told-
about that dark story?
Yeah. It was really weird.
It was very weird.
Weird.
Yeah,
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
let's call it now. I think there's something she's leaving out.
Mhm.
Mhm. Definitely.
Yeah.
I think that with that story she told, I think it was more or less that guy was basically raping those women and getting them
Yeah.
pregnant.
Mhm.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Maybe there's something that happened to her during all that, but for her to act like that toward everybody, it's just that's where she lost me.
That story
Right.
was crazy, man. Like
It was.
that was like I didn't want to go to bed after that. Like it was
That'll
crazy.
give you nightmares, right?
Yeah, that was just morbid. It was, but I mean,
Right.
I don't know. It was kind of shocking. That's good.
Mm-hmm.
Well, maybe do you think Maggie's acting this way because you got to think everybody's been around Negan all these years. She's been away. So now she's having to deal with him being out. And so she's trying to show this tough person in front of him, like this strong leader. And maybe that's why she's making such bad decisions or trying to act like she's the leader because she doesn't want to look weak in front of him.
Right. I mean,
Well, go
ahead, Jimmy. Go ahead, man.
Do you think that maybe that's her own damn fault for not being around?
You don't listen to what I'm saying. She's not been around him. She just came back. So bam, he's in her face. Not used.
Maybe she wouldn't try to go to the other show. She'd be all right. Just saying. Go ahead. Yeah.
I agree. I agree with you there, Don. As far as she may have had a game plan, and obviously she did a good job leading that group to get to the group again. To Alexandria and all that.
Mhm.
And then once she saw Negan, it probably threw her game off. Like I'm sure that was the last person she expected to see.
Right.
So I could definitely see where it kind of derailed her.
Yes.
And somebody said this last week, I think, joking around about them two getting together. They're kind of like it's seeming like that, like the show's trying to make it look like that kind of. I don't think it's gonna happen. I'm just saying there's times I was watching that episode that I was like, man, they are kind of making it feel like they might get together or something.
Right. That was the vibe I was getting.
I
just
know,
after that
yeah.
First episode, man. I was like,
Like not necessarily from the characters themselves, but the way the show framed it or something. You know what I mean? Like it almost
Right.
seems like they're pushing toward them getting together or something. Then that would be freaky.
right. Kind of like King and Queen, right? Because they're
Mhm.
both, leaders and pretty savage.
But I think they're doing all this just to play to the audience too, because I think eventually they're gonna get along and it's all gonna work out.
Right.
Oh yeah, I think it's already going there. It's already heading that way.
Sure.
Steven's drinking out of his cup. This is a cup.
I love it, man.
Cup on a cup. That's awesome,
Yeah.
man. That's like an Inception, the mug.
It reminds me of like something that would happen on The Office.
Right. Right. So let's talk about Daryl. I know someone in the comments mentioned they need to put a leash on dog. I swear that dog's gonna get Daryl killed. What do y'all think about like the paintings he found on the walls there?
Oh, they were pretty cool. I liked them. They kind of gave me a little bit of the comic book feel, which I really liked.
Yeah. And the $100 bill he found with the little message, I was surprised he kept that. Like, I don't know if that's going to go somewhere or they.
What was the message?
It was
from
a
the
me-
kids.
Yeah,
Mhm.
to the parents. I'm wondering if he's going to find those kids or something at the Commonwealth or something.
You
I can see
might.
that.
Yeah.
Might. I just think that dog needs to be taught like right from wrong because he's just running off everywhere.
I know, man.
Crazy, man.
He seems to always come out smelling like flowers, though.
Yeah, he might look at the roses for long.
Yeah.
Yeah, and what about the paintings like of the the one? Didn't somebody have a crown and then it looked like there's a fight broke out?
I
You
think
know,
Angela Kane she said on the after thing it was about the classes of people.
mhm.
At the end, it was like the lower class was taking over the higher class in the picture.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Right.
That's kind of
Yeah.
how it goes in the comics.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah,
Yeah.
I read up to the Commonwealth of the comics, and then when I saw that was coming on the show, I went ahead
Yeah.
and quit reading. But yeah, I have all the trades, so I definitely will catch up once the season's over. But yeah, definitely with those paintings and the crowns and the fighting, I got like finding like some old Roman murals, vibe,
Or Greek with the name.
or Greek. Yeah, right. Yeah, Akron, right. Cool. Anything else from this episode?
I thought it was cool when Daryl came in and like saved everybody.
Yeah. I got nervous. Did anybody get nervous? He was gonna get like shot or
Yeah.
because they
No,
didn't know
he
he was
got-
coming from.
Yeah, he's got invincibility, man. He ain't never gonna die. Like you can shoot him right between the eyes, and he's like, "I'm back. I'm
Right.
here next episode."
Right. Well, it's funny you say that because I kind of wish they didn't talk about that spinoff between him and Carol because it's like you said, Jimmy. I mean, if he's gonna have a spinoff, obviously he's not gonna die.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, he's invincible.
He's not gonna be a walker in the spinoff, right? I mean,
Yeah. Well, what if the spinoff is just for talk, man, and he actually does die?
Or the spinoff will take place in that 6-year time jump.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, true.
Mm-hmm. You never know because I mean you never know what they're gonna do.
And there should be at least one more big time jump come, but there may be a couple more. So I mean, they
Mhm.
could do it in any of those time jumps. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, Jennifer in the comments talked about that scene where you can see the fighting from the outside of the train car. That was really cool, and you're kind of following him. That was very, very cool. That was real cool.
That was, yeah. I'll give them props on that.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, what about the other group they focused on this episode?
The Reapers. Is that where you're
Yeah, them or the Ezekiel and company.
See, I'm trying. Like we were talking before the show. I watched the 3rd episode, so I'm trying not to think about that.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm trying to get my.
So just to
my
let
time
everybody
blind.
know, so raise your hand if you saw episode 3 already.
Last week it was me, Casey. This week it's you.
Yep, it's my turn this week, so that's all good. No spoilers. No spoilers.
Somebody remind me what happened with Ezekiel and them in this one, so I don't spoil the next one.
Yeah, I'm kind of stuck on that too. I'm trying not to get in 3. I'm trying not to mess that up.
Well, if I'm not mistaken, on this one, there wasn't really a lot of Ezekiel until the very end, right? Right.
Yeah.
Dom?
So
it was more Yumiko, which her scene where she was, talking to the interrogators, and she just lays down, her school credentials, and I mean, she let them have it. It was awesome. You remember, you guys remember that?
Oh yes,
Yeah,
I do remember.
She just
Yeah.
shows out like
She tells them you're doing like she profiled them.
Yep. She profiled them this whole time. Yeah, that was
And
awesome.
It made Eugene about poop himself because he didn't know where they were. He's like, "Oh my god!"
Right.
Yep.
And yeah, and speaking of Eugene, man, that was some very powerful acting he did there when he was like breaking down and
Mhm.
when that final interrogation, that was awesome, man. That Josh McDermott, he's a really cool dude, and I miss him, and I hate that he's not on social media just with everything that happened in the past. I hope to be able to see that dude at another con soon.
He really has came around since the first episode he came out in season 4. Yeah, he really has.
Mm-hmm. I agree.
Oh yeah, he's built that character into a great character. That character in the comics didn't have near as much pull and like
Not as much
attention.
depth.
Yeah,
Yeah.
as much
Mm-mm.
depth, attention, and detail.
Right.
Mhm.
I
I
agree.
totally agree. Yep.
I agree. What about Princess? Her little bathroom spill.
Yeah, the Lord.
That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
So is Ezekiel cured now? Did he have cancer to begin
Yeah,
with?
they did remove the tumor or whatever, right? Didn't they? Don't? Yeah, because
I
at the end they all do meet. Go ahead.
I said, I think that's what they said. He said he went to a spa all day or something, and then he was treated. And
Yeah. So yeah, that's a good question, Steven. I don't know if they'll, they might talk about that later. Maybe they just removed it, and he still could be sick.
Yeah, he acted like he felt better. He said he slept though, so he might have just been tired.
Right. Exactly. But no, I thought it was really cool with those three performances, leading up to where they finally meet Ezekiel. That was some really good stuff. And then what about the final? Well, before we get to the final reveal, what about who finally shows up for Eugene?
Oh yeah, his woman. That was pretty
Yes.
awesome, actually.
That was a
Yep.
good part, man. That had some heart to it.
Mhm.
That was sweet.
I thought she's gonna be all fugly. She turned out to be a nice looking woman. I was like, oh my god.
Eugene done got catfished.
Yeah. Yeah, zombie apocalypse version.
That would have been crazy. Yeah, all the fans are going crazy over Stephanie. Yeah, that was so cool.
Yep.
I got y'all are up to date on Stranger Things. Like I got a vibe where the curly headed kid.
Oh yeah,
that was-
Dustin. That's what I said.
Yeah, I got. Oh, did
I
you?
said-
Yeah,
I said they should have sang the never-ending story.
dude, that would have been.
You should have made him sing that. I said the
That would've
same
been-
thing, man.
That's funny. Yep, I got the same vibe. That was funny.
She almost looked like her too.
She kind
Kinda
of
looked
did,
like,
right?
yeah. She looked like an
and-
adult version of that chick.
Right. And Eugene, right? I can see him being a grown-up
Yeah.
Dustin.
Yeah. We need to make
gotta
that
make
a
a video.
meme. Yeah, make
Yeah,
that a meme.
we need to work on that, Steven. That's cool. All right, so the big reveal at the end, the little attack.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. The
What y'all
Reapers.
think about that? Yeah.
That was freaking awesome. I'm more pumped about these bad guys than I have been in anybody for a while. Not even the Terminus. I think this is pretty cool.
I just hope they're not another Wolves where they're just like a throwaway group kind of, you know what I mean? But they
Yeah.
have to. This is last season, so I mean they're kind of going to have to be. But I was going into it, I was thinking we don't need another group, but it was pretty cool. Yeah, they were pretty cool.
I mean, awesome
Right.
with you. To me, they're freaking. If you walked across some people like that in the freaking road in the middle of the night, you shit your pants. They're pretty awesome.
Yeah.
Like no joke,
Yeah.
the way they look and everything. Yeah.
They're vicious.
And like we were talking pre-show, wasn't the hanging bodies upside down a sign? No.
Yeah.
Be like,
What-
dude, don't turn around.
Wasn't Negan the first one to say something like that? He said something like, "I need to turn around" or
Like-
something.
Yeah, right. Like it's changed since I was last here or something like that.
Mhm.
Something like that, and then pow,
Yeah.
somebody got.
That's Crook Road too, right?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
Crook Road again.
Okay.
Pretty awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
In which we confirmed before the show too that other building Casey did, and with a screenshot, that other building is
Oh,
the
yeah.
building in Griffin with the Shane and Rick fight.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
You want to show the building, Mr. Casey? I know you had a picture of it.
Yeah. Let me get that up there.
So, do you all have any Maggie's group?
Do what now?
Do you have any favorites in Maggie's group, like Duncan, or I really like Frost.
That big old guy's pretty cool looking.
Duncan.
I'll be honest with you. I like him.
That's
a lot.
Duncan. Yeah, I got to get their names down. Yeah, I like him.
Yeah.
I wasn't sure of his name either.
And then there's like Agatha and Frost.
Yeah, I like the big guy. He's pretty cool.
I
right,
haven't
here
got
we go.
too invested.
So that
Yeah,
is the
that's it.
same building. Yep, the same building was in Griffin that Rick and Shane fought at.
with all the school.
Now that's
Yeah,
the
with all the
building.
school buses.
That's the
So
building
that's
in the
different.
far back, though, right?
Yeah, it's to the left
Yeah.
of it. Yeah. You
Right
can
there?
see it if you actually watch them fight. You can see it out in the distance.
Mhm.
Yep.
Gotcha.
It's
Yeah, I
pretty
knew.
cool.
I had a feeling that was that Griffin look. That's cool. Of course, our man on the scene confirmed it. Our two men on the scene.
There you go.
Ah.
Oh yeah.
Appreciate you guys.
Oh, no problem. But yeah, that's pretty cool.
But yeah, no, the Reapers were good. The scene with Stephanie was pretty cool. I think it needed something like that for that part two. You know what I mean? Something
Right.
something
Do you-
real.
So do you guys think these Reapers are gonna be as like strong as that one Reaper, in from last earlier in those 6 episodes they added last season? Remember how hard it was to take down that one sniper guy?
Mhm.
You guys think there's something with this group? Like,
I think they got to be military. They got to be
Well,
ex-military at least.
And that dude was dressed very differently from these dudes. I was
Yeah.
thinking about that.
he looked more military, like Jimmy was saying.
Yeah.
These guys look more like biker
Purge.
dudes or
Purge.
yeah,
Persian.
purge. Yeah, that's definitely exactly what it
Mhm.
looked like.
But I don't know.
Because the one dude the group was carrying, remember, he gets hit by an arrow. I'm
Mhm.
like, okay,
Mhm.
archery skills, that's a thing. But then like one of them had a blade or something thrown at him, and I'm like, these dudes can throw blades, on target, 300 feet. Like, what's going on? You know what I mean?
Well,
One of them had a whip.
Ooh,
One of them was using a whip for real.
I didn't see that.
Well, I mean,
Nope.
all they got is time. I mean, you could practice throwing knives a million times over. All you got is time in a zombie apocalypse. You ain't got work.
That's true. All right,
Yeah.
I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Sweet. So yeah, we'll see
Don't
more of
you-
them.
Don't you love how on these shows, all of these shows and movies, the knife sticks in the tree every single time?
Yeah.
They don't
Every
bounce
time.
off.
Like
Yeah.
Every time. Every time.
you were aiming for this person, not the tree, but
All right, I think that's everything. Anybody in the comments out there? Live stream? Any questions, comments for this past episode?
we talk about episode 3 now.
Yeah, I
Let's see
mean,
what
we
we had.
can't. We got some people out there who
Nah.
haven't watched it yet.
I'm just kidding.
That's okay. Hey guys,
Yeah.
by the way, say everybody in the comments. I seen everybody saying hey earlier. I want to say hey to everybody.
Me too. Yeah. And I thought C. Thomas Howell's character was going to last longer. I thought there was going to be more to that character.
Yeah, it kind of sucked when he
Mhm.
went out really fast.
Right.
Did you all think of Glenn when Maggie went underneath the subway car and came up? Kind of.
I did.
No, not really. I didn't see no eye popping out. We're all good.
I think she means a different situation. She
I'm
means
just fucking around.
dumpster.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
I
fake
actually
out.
did think of that. I just had to say
I
that.
didn't either.
apologize.
But I can see it now.
I did. I absolutely thought that because I was like, "There's no way." Where the first episode in, there's no way they think she's
Mm-mm.
dead. I mean, come on.
Right.
Well, my
Yeah.
thoughts was like the zombies got on top of her and it actually looked like they were biting her, and then all of a sudden she came out untouched. It's
Right.
like kind of crazy. Yeah, I just didn't get it.
Right.
But that is a Glenn
And-
thing.
Right. So yeah, obviously the first time we saw her from that, I was just like shocker,
Yeah.
Let me act surprised. Ooh, she made it.
Yeah. I was fully expecting Dog and Daryl to show up and pull her out from under it, but it didn't happen.
Hmm.
Yeah.
I was
Oh, I
expecting
know.
Negan to do something more courageous in that circumstance.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Like kind
I
of
can see
redeem himself from letting her go.
Yeah, but he's got plenty of time for that.
Yeah.
He's gonna romance her a little bit. What a bitchy self.
That's just gross. I don't know. I don't think I would like that if they did that. That's just
Right.
that's too far.
Well,
But
no,
it does
something's
seem
up.
that way.
Yeah. Well, no, something's up when he asked her to go to the pharmacy.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go fill my prescription.
What about the speaking of the, remember when Don mentioned the money, he also found a picture of those kids, we talked about. Did you all catch that bunny in the picture was the same one from the first episode?
Oh, I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't get that live, but when Angela mentioned it at the end of the episode, I was like, oh yeah, she's right.
Yeah, I don't remember what I was doing, but I didn't get to watch the little inside the episode thing this time, so I missed out a lot of that stuff. Yeah, I never noticed that.
Yeah,
I've been enjoying those. Is anybody else liking those little extra 5 minutes for? Yeah, I like that.
I do too. Well, they used to do them kind of like on YouTube, but nobody ever went on there and actually watched them. You know what I mean? Like they would do the inside the episode or whatever. I like that they're including it with the episode now.
Yeah, I like that a lot. Cool.
Which is that's just an AMC Plus thing, right? When it airs on regular TV, do they get it too?
I was gonna ask that. Okay, no, Jimmy.
I don't think so because I watched the first episode on regular cable, and then I watched the next 2 on the Plus, and they got a lot more stuff in Plus.
That's kind of crappy. They should put it in the Talking Dead or something, like a little section or half it up and stick it in between the commercials.
I think you're paying for what you get, though. I think it's the extra money revenue coming in. But the thing about it is, you're paying for no commercials, which is a great thing too.
I actually love that.
Yeah, that is cool.
Yeah, I mean, I pay for YouTube Premium because I can't stand.
Yeah, you can't stand the ads.
Well, yeah, I can't stand ads while I watch YouTube. So that's just
wow, all upper class and stuff. Look at you.
Yeah, we got the Commonwealth going on up in here.
I'm beneath all that.
That is funny.
Yeah,
it is annoying to track down your remote to skip the ad.
Right?
Yeah.
Speaking of AMC Plus, we were talking about this before the show, but do we now know when these new episodes actually drop? On AMC Plus versus airing live.
Week.
A week.
I guess I don't know. I mean, if they keep doing it the same way, I guess a week. Yeah.
They've been dropping like 3:45 a.m. on Sunday morning, late Saturday night, a week ahead.
Don, you up there?
Hey, Don, you've been watching them at 4 a.m.?
Good God. I was thinking the same thing. That's why she's remember. That's why she remember every character's name and everything. She watched the episode like 50 times.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
A week. Okay. Yeah, because I thought I had heard, the reason why I asked is because I thought I heard it was like the Sunday or the Thursday before.
That was before.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
That was last
the whole
season.
week. Yeah, and I happened to be out on YouTube TV right before the show. That's where I subscribed to AMC Plus, and I saw that episode 3 was out here, and I was like, ooh, didn't know you 3 watched it.
Well, let me ask you this. Do you think AMC Plus is who we should be thinking for not getting the marathons anymore? I think they are. I think they quit doing the marathons because of AMC Plus.
Oh,
yeah, because you can go in there and watch all the old episodes too,
right? Yeah.
I think that in Netflix, because they just put season 10 on Netflix.
Yeah, but they would always do before a season started. They would always do that marathon, like
you're right,
clockwork. And this year they ain't doing it. And I've seen a lot of people in the groups asking why they're not doing it. And I think it's because of AMC Plus and like Netflix and stuff like that.
That makes sense.
I don't see how it really hurt them though, just running those episodes entirely like for one weekend. I don't.
Yeah, but it would probably make people go get it. I mean,
yeah, that's what Carol's got a good point there. They're pushing their membership, so if you're not doing that, you're kind of forcing people to either get Netflix or AMC Plus.
Do you think Netflix is? I mean, do you think AMC is going to eventually be like Disney and pull all their stuff from Netflix?
I would say so. I would say everything's probably under contract right now, or they would have already.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah, I think it's the same deal.
Like
it expires.
They probably signed like a 5-year contract, like a couple years ago with Netflix, so they got to run it out.
Right.
So that means Breaking Bad and all those other shows going to be pulled too.
Could be, yeah. And they had the movie deal with Netflix. That's what I thought they were going to do at first with the Rick Grimes movies, because they did the El Camino movie purely on Netflix. And I was thinking, well, they're probably going to do the Rick Grimes movies the same, but AMC wasn't as prevalent then. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like AMC Plus.
That was probably their initial thought, but yeah, now that AMC Plus is off the ground, they'll probably just do it that way. That'd be a good way to push AMC Plus.
Yeah.
I'll be honest with you. I'll probably end up picking AMC Plus back up because I actually like it.
Does it have other good content?
Yeah.
It does.
It's got a lot of good stuff.
Does it come with Shudder?
Yes, it does.
Okay. I figured it would, because they're kind of owned by the same people from what I understand.
Yeah, I don't know if they always were, but I know, yeah, definitely they must have bought them or they always were.
Yeah, I think I heard they always were. I think I heard AMC owned Shudder like from the beginning. I don't know, but they kind of seem. I thought that might be the case.
Cool.
So we all agree AMC Plus is a good thing. We don't have to watch commercials and all that crap.
I think it's great, and I'll probably drop it once the season's over. You know.
Yeah, I'm right. I'll drop it after the season's over. I'm not worrying about it.
And then
Ed channel. I like that they have the Walking Dead channel, and it's like Dead Universe, and you can watch World Beyond, Fear, everything.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd heard about that, but I didn't see it. Okay, cool.
Cool.
I don't know. I like my HBO Max, man. I hadn't got AMC Plus yet.
Oh, I love HBO Max now.
Me too.
I got HBO Max through my cable company. I don't actually pay for it. I guess I'm paying for it, but not really. Yeah.
No, I get mine through my AT&T fiber.
Me too.
That's what I got too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's a good deal.
Mine moved over to Direct TV last week or something. It was AT&T, and then it went to Direct.
Gotcha. Yeah, I think they're owned. I think AT&T bought like Warner, and I think Warner owned HBO or something like that. Everybody's buying everybody else.
Yeah. As long as it's in my deal, I ain't got to pay full price for it. We're good.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's $15 a month.
Yeah, that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money, man.
Is that how much it costs?
Mm-hmm. No
HBO
joke.
Max is $14.99. Yeah. No,
what about
AMC's only like $5, I think.
Oh, okay.
I thought it was $8.99.
I think it's
$8.99. Yeah, it's $8.99.
Let me double check my YouTube TV, but yeah, I swear it's like $5.
It might be cheaper through your premium YouTube.
Yeah, because do you guys subscribe to it directly and not through a cable company?
I do mine through Amazon Prime.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think it's done.
Huh.
Yeah.
I'll have to double check that.
Yeah.
Canceled my Hulu.
I just got money. Just throw it around, you know.
Yeah, really.
Throw some over on this side of the screen.
Hey, yeah, we're looking to sell. Yeah. We're looking to sell. If anybody is listening.
You got so much.
I kid. All right, so we want to talk about season 3, episode 11.
Oh yeah, let's get going.
$4.99 a month.
Yeah, see, that's what I thought, Maria. I knew because I was kind of worried.
Y'all getting ripped off.
Yeah, exactly, Don. What the hell you done got me into? You don't want to tell me.
I got that YouTube TV connection.
I don't have cable though. You do. I go in through a streaming service, so I don't have cable.
I have Amazon Prime, and they're charging me $8.99.
That's what me, but I don't have cable. You said you had cable.
Yeah, I do. I use the AT&T app, which is so much money a month, and they throw in HBO Max for free. And I got 3 HBO channels. I got HBO, HBO Plus, and HBO Max.
But see, I Hulu for it because I didn't watch Hulu anymore, so I was like, it was just even to me.
Well, I feel like the criminal of the group because I just kind of watch everything illegally. And speaking of that, let me just say how accurate the prison set is on The Walking Dead on the shows we watched here recently. that prison set is very accurate. I'm just kidding.
Hilarious. That's hilarious.
I want one of those basketball goals from the prison, though. Just being real, one of those old basketball goals.
That's cool.
Barbara's with you, Steven.
We talking about the real prison, the prison of the Walking Dead? Because I got
Prison in the Walking Dead.
I'm
Both
like,
of them.
I'm like, what?
But yeah, so this episode, I don't know. I mean, I love going back and watching these episodes because they're just they're so different from what's happening right now. It just gives you all that nostalgic feel.
Right. I ain't a Judas.
Yeah, and who's that referring to? Is that referring to Andrea?
Yeah.
Did she say that?
Mm-hmm. I think it's referring.
Yeah.
Which that's your favorite character, Dawn, but this is one of the most annoying episodes with her, with me. Like, to me. It's like you had him right there.
I know, right?
That made me mad too.
But they couldn't have done that. That would have been cheap to have her just kill him in his sleep like that. I understand that too.
Right. Yeah, it'd have been a short season.
I would have probably been more mad if she just killed him in his sleep and it was over. That would have been more disappointing.
Right.
But I did like the reunion when she went back to see everybody.
Yeah, I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
Oh, look at Barbara in the comments. I think she watched it with us. She said, I just think Glenn thinking he is the next in charge. Yet Carl tells Rick to let Herschel and Daryl take care of things.
Mm-hmm.
I like that scene. Yeah, I thought it was really cool.
Yeah, at first I was like, this little bastard. And then he brought up, you've done enough. So that kind of
right.
The rest. He said
kind of like evened it out. At first I thought he was being a little shit. And he was just like saying, hey, you got to step down.
Mm-hmm.
No, he was looking out for his dad. He knows he's been through a lot of stress, and yeah, he needed some rest.
Well, just give it about how many more episodes until the Claimer episode where he sleeps on the couch and he films Carl Papa? How many episodes is that? So he'll have a little rest then.
Right.
I really enjoyed the scene between Herschel and Merle when they kind of recited the Bible verse.
I did too. Yeah. I like how Herschel went in there. Yeah, was quoting some verses at him, and Merle spat it right back and finished it right. Yeah. That was really cool because he's like, that's one thing I miss about Woodbury's, the libraries.
Right.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty slick.
I love Merle. I like seeing Merle. I mean, I hate Merle, but it's like Shane. I hate Shane, but I love Shane. Yeah, I love to hate him. You know what I mean?
That's perfectly put. There's just a couple characters. He's definitely one of them. Love to hate him.
So do you guys?
I kind of wish they let him live for a little while longer, though. I liked his arm and everything. It'd been kind of awesome to see him live a little longer.
Yeah, it'd have been awesome to see him and Ross fight.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Metal hand combat.
I think Ross would have him though. He's got the detachable, attachments and stuff like that. So I think he'd have him.
Right. Yeah, I like that mace. What he's got.
I do too. That's sweet. God, I get such Evil Dead vibes every time I see that.
Yes. Oh, if he throws a boomstick on there, hello.
Yeah.
So did you all think that Rick was too hard on Andrea when she came back?
Hell no.
Hell no.
You mean as far as like the frisking her or the just
throwing her bag and kicking it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just being an asshole. I think he needed to.
Because his demeanor changed.
I don't know.
After, he gave her a knife, he gave her a gun, gave her a car.
Well, I mean, just think about what Maggie and Glenn told Rick, and to think that she was in cahoots with this person. You got to take those extra steps to be a dick. Right. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
But I don't know. I mean, Rick ain't in his right mind right now either. He's still looking out the window for Lori in the woods every now and then. So you don't know.
Right.
Yeah, if she was out there, she'd be with Shane. I'm just saying.
Hey, he should have seen that. That should have been one of his visions. Shane,
that would have been wrong.
And in the afterlife, getting it on.
He'd be like, and then him just be like, "Damn," and just walks off. That's the end of it.
That should have been one of the bad lip readings or something.
Yeah.
Do you think when Carol talked to Andrea and told her to give him the night of his life, do you think she went in there to do that?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I do too. And then she just changed her mind at the last minute.
Well, let me ask you this. What I kept thinking about was, did the governor know that? Was he like really kind of awake and pretending like he was asleep and see if she had the balls to even do anything? You know what I mean?
That's what
Mhm.
it looked like he was awake a little bit when
He jarred. Yeah, he like jarred when she got up. And I was thinking, what if he was awake the whole time, just seeing what she would do, how far she would take it
It's
before
kind of
he
a
would have.
test.
Yeah, he would have sprang into action. And when she went to jab him, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's just the kind of questions I ask myself watching these over. You know what I mean? Like stuff I didn't ask myself before.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. You catch the little things like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Especially when she had the talk with Michonne. I think she really realized it, like that she had been played.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My thing though is it took her this long. Like it took her this long to realize it.
Want to believe, some people want to believe that
She didn't believe her boo was a bad guy.
it's right.
Well, we
Love is
needed,
blind, Stephen. Love is blind.
as much as I don't like her either, we needed her. We needed her to tell that story of that side of it. You know what I mean? Like we needed that character.
Right.
That's true.
Although they could have gone the Michonne route, but I don't think they would have done that.
Right.
Mm-hmm. What about Woodbury trying to train everybody, trying to train its civilians to get ready to fight? Them poor people.
They didn't even know what to do when that dude got bit on the median, or know that Walker was on the median.
Oh, I know, right?
Flipping out.
And he came out and shot it. Yeah.
When we were watching it, you could see where Nick and Norman's is, you know, in the background. I was like, look, Monica. They accidentally left one of the Nick and Norman signs up when they were filming.
Oh,
and
did they?
No, it wasn't there.
No, it wasn't there. Yeah, it wasn't there.
She was like, shut up. But
it was Zach Brown's restaurant, right?
Yeah, that was before Zach Brown's. Actually, that was another restaurant entirely. Yeah, Zach Brown owned the left side of it, and there's another restaurant that owned the right side of it at that time.
Okay,
it was what, Southern Grounds.
So yes,
Zach Brown.
Well, not Southern Grounds. It was before that. It was another restaurant entirely. Yes. Zach Brown moved in right after that and actually bought both sides of it at that time. Because it was,
I thought it was bigger.
It was bigger. They put a wall up between them.
Yeah, it was a bigger building.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I never ate any of the Southern Grounds. I remember seeing.
I didn't either.
I'm trying to. I did eat there. I just don't remember. We ate there the night of Dean Sutt's birthday party. But I can't remember the other name of the other restaurants where Nicky Norm's is now.
I can't either. I know what you're talking about, but I can't think of what the name of it was. The sign was kind of similar to what Zach Brown did, wasn't it?
Similar, yeah, but it was a totally different restaurant.
It was a totally different name. And
I can't. Yeah. They had a death dinner there one night. I remember that.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah. Zach Brown shut that thing down one night and filmed a music video inside of it too. I remember that. I think Kevin was with us that night, but I can't remember the name of the other restaurant. That's got me all bumboozled. I'm sorry. I'm not feeling good tonight, y'all. Excuse me.
Oh, you're good.
You're good.
What about one of the civilians they were trying to train was Noah, the kid with the asthma?
Mm-hmm.
Jimmy, we know who that is, right?
Yeah, Parker Willing. I think his name Parker Willing. Mm-hmm. Willing something like that. Yeah, Parker. Actually, really good friends with his mom and dad as well. He actually came up to the high school and actually got to hang out with us that night. Yeah.
Yep.
They had him at
season 4 premiere.
Oh yeah. Dustin's gonna kill me. He was keep bringing that up. Yeah, but yeah.
That's not why I brought it up. He was actually in the episode. Oh, yeah. I know, right? Yeah,
Parker's really
great
cool guy.
Kid. Yeah, great kid. His I don't know if you knew this, Jimmy, but his mom I got to know them too because his mom is from Valdosta.
Did not know that. No, that's interesting.
Yeah, small world.
Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Some cool folks from Valdosta.
We cool. We good.
They aye. They aye.
They aye. They aye.
Yeah.
Was you in Jacksonville this weekend?
I was. It was a quick trip. Go see my mom and pick up her dad's pickup truck. She's going to give it to my son for he can drive now. So
That's pretty
got
awesome.
him he got him an old '96 Ford Ranger.
Everybody who I've encountered from Jacksonville says that is a weird place.
It is.
That's the number one word I hear. It's just a weird place.
It is. It is. That's why I visit. Don't live.
I only been through there one time. We're coming from St. Augustine, Florida. We drove through.
Mm.
Oh yeah, you
Pretty cool,
definitely
yeah.
go through there. Yeah, we almost went there to Jacksonville Beach instead of Brunswick, but we ended up going to Brunswick instead. And I'm kind
Okay.
of glad from all the stories I've heard about Jacksonville.
Yeah. My mom lives in the Jacksonville Beach. So yeah, that's where we go down and hang out.
Well, that's probably the nicer part of it.
Yeah, it is.
I would say. I heard the city part of it is the weird
Mhm.
area.
Yeah, the downtown area.
Mhm.
I guess that's true for any big downtown.
Atlanta's pretty weird at night too. I'll be honest with you. I mean, I've got lost in Atlanta, and there's some pretty
Oh, hell
crazy
yeah.
places.
Yeah, I don't want to be downtown Atlanta at night.
I don't know.
Well,
I
I-
love it.
I love it
man.
too. I used to do a lot of autographing at night in Atlanta, but the weirdest place ever. Dustin, we drove and Dustin got lost one night. We ended up under the bridge at Grady Hospital, and that's not a place you ever
Yeah,
wanna
you
go.
don't want to go. You don't want to go
Never.
to them spots. Yeah.
No.
And
And that
downtown
was-
Atlanta, you just got to remember to keep moving. If somebody's
Yep.
trying to talk to you, just
Yes.
keep moving. It don't matter what they talking about. Keep moving.
It is funny you say that because I had told my wife that because I learned that very quick.
Oh yeah.
And my wife wasn't stop and talk to everybody. I'm like, baby, just heads down and go.
Anytime I have a tour downtown, that's why I tell them. I'm like, look, these people are going to hit you with everything. There's going to be all kind of different people talking to you. Just keep moving. Don't get distracted. Just keep moving. They won't bother you.
It's like Monopoly. Just let's go.
Pam's right. The name of the restaurant was Founders, by the way.
Founders.
Yeah, I looked that up there. Thank you.
Now that she said it, it rung a bell
That
with me
rings a
too.
bell.
Yeah.
That rings a bell. Yeah. No eye
Hey,
contact.
what about this? I know we're talking about old stuff in Sonoya now, but I never got to see this. There used to be a candy store called Sweets, like my last name.
Is that your store?
Sweets Sonoya. I wish. I want to open one back up. That's what I want to do.
Right?
There was a candy store there now that you mention it. I remember.
I've
that.
got
Yeah.
on my
Sweet
Facebook.
Sonoya too.
On my Facebook, that was my cover photo with the sign for that candy shop that said Sweet Sonoya. And everybody thought it was my shop. And I was like, no, that place ain't even open no more.
Nice.
Is that the one behind? There was two of them. There was one behind the Woodbury shop upstairs, and there was one out on Main Street.
It looked like this one was the one that it looked like it was close to the old Sonoya Coffee, to the Masters.
Okay, yes, okay, yeah, I remember there. I know there was another one, yeah, but yeah, that's been a long time ago, man. It's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah,
that is crazy.
need to bring it back.
And they had an ammo store, like you could buy guns and stuff from, like, if you seen a gun on The Walking Dead you wanted to buy, you could go in that store and purchase it. It was next side. So if you're Nick and Norm's, it was a store to the right of it, right where that. Yeah, you remember that, Casey?
I remember that. I remember seeing the signs on the windows. Yeah.
Because I remember they had a picture of Michael Rooker holding the M16 when you walked in. It's like, oh, Rookie's over there. But yeah, that was a cool store too.
I know
That's
what we
cool.
need. We need, Greg Nicotero and Norman Reedus got the restaurant. We need a Samuel Sweets from Jeffrey D. Morgan and Paul Rudd down in Sonoya. The Samuel Sweets, it's in New York.
Oh yeah.
They own that sweet that candy company up there, or that candy store. They need to put one down in Sonoya. That'd be cool.
Don't Rudd stays in Peachtree City a lot when he films for Marvel, don't he?
Oh, I don't know. I was,
does.
yeah, you would think so. I heard a lot of them do. They stay in Peachtree City because it's not in the city, in the downtown, and it's kind of the nicer area. And
Yeah, I know quite a bit of them that come in Best Buy. because I got a daughter who works up there, and she calls me every time somebody's in there. And she's
Ah,
she called
I
me about
would-
it. Yeah, she called me about a week ago. You know Norman's in here? I'm like, yeah, I wouldn't doubt it. She's like, I was like, why don't you get a picture with him? She's like, no, I'm good. I'm like, okay, whatever, Shelby.
That's
I
funny.
haven't. I don't flip out much, but I think I would flip my shit if I ran into Paul Rudd. Like I would be like fanboyed out, man.
I
That would
like
be
Paul Rudd
awesome.
now.
I do too.
Rudd's cool. Yeah, Rudd's cool.
Paul Rudd, Ryan Reynolds, both of them, I would probably lose my composure.
Yeah.
And be like fangirling out a little bit.
I hear you.
Be like,
I
let me
wanna
get a
see it.
boomerang.
Oh, this episode we see the governor's eye. How gross was that?
Didn't you want to touch it, Casey? You wanted to touch it, didn't you?
No.
Yeah, that was one of my favorite. That man, old school Daryl's the best Daryl. One of my favorite lines was he was going to take his other eye.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
And I noticed something in this episode that I didn't notice before is when Carol went to talk to Daryl, he actually smiled like twice. Like he had a little grin, and I'm like, he never smiles or laughs. But
Right.
in that, I'm so glad you came back. Yeah. And I never really noticed that he smiled.
I didn't notice that either. She
He-
brings out the best in him.
Yes, she does.
Angie, we all agree with you. Steven is the best tour guide of all.
Oh, thank you.
Jimmy's right behind him.
I don't know.
Just
Yeah,
kidding.
me and Jimmy tied.
Kidding.
Me and Jimmy's tied.
You can have it. It's fine.
Hey, I
yeah.
want to come down there. Let me ask you something, Jimmy. Are y'all the ones that are doing like the pictures like Don's got holding the pistol at the camera? I want to come down there just to get that picture, dog.
You can come
Like-
down anytime you want. I've been doing that picture now for about
Jimmy's
7,
mad
8 years.
I'm gonna bring a little
Yes.
fisheye lens for
I
the
have-
phone.
Believe it or not, this is something that I don't really tell a whole lot of people, but there's people that come on my tour just for me to take pictures of them. Like
Really?
that's all. But yeah, they come back just to do photo shoots with me. We got Danielle
Nice.
down there too. Does stuff, but I actually have people go, "Hey, just take pictures of me," and I'm like, "Okay." So we literally
That's
walk around
cool.
the venue and I take pictures of them like that I did with Don. But if you want anything, I do a Michonne picture. do a couple.
I got a
different
Michonne
ones.
picture.
You dress
Oh,
up
yeah.
like Michonne?
Yeah, I think
we
it was
used
on the
to.
website. I did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we used to.
You did?
I did.
For real?
I did.
I'm wanting to say I may have seen pictures of that.
He's got his dreadlocks and everything. He did that from the tour, like no joke.
I'll put it on the website.
Joke.
Yes, do it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
wanting to say I kind of remember that now, but I don't
Yeah,
know. I
it
might
was
just be
awesome.
thinking about dreaming last night or something.
Right.
Yeah, back.
Are you
back
dreaming
before
about
COVID,
me?
we-
Thanks. Steven.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, back before COVID, we used to do the whole wardrobe and everything, but when COVID hit, we couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we just do the pictures now. Now the one Dawn, I think I did one to Miss Pam the other day too, didn't I?
Yeah, Pam.
Yeah.
I saw hers this
Yeah.
past weekend because she was at the viewing party and I got to talk to her. But I saw hers and that reminded me of Dawn's. And then I was thinking, where are they getting these pictures?
It's me.
Because
I'll
like
take it.
Alan's got that gun. He's got the replica gun that he brings with him because he's doing tours with us now. And I
Yep.
was playing with his gun, thinking, man, I wish I could get this picture. I don't want somebody walking the museum with me holding a gun up to Alan, like taking my picture. You know what I mean?
Right.
It don't matter in my store. You can do that shit all
That's
day
what I'm
long.
saying.
It's
Yeah,
fine.
I don't got to worry
Yeah.
about it down there.
Yeah, you're good.
Dude,
you
yeah.
can do that all day long there. But
Yeah,
if you
every
want that
time I go
picture,
to
I can take it of you.
Harrelson, every time I go to Harrelson, Jimmy's like, hey, give me a camera. Let's go. I gotta show you something. So there's always a new pose every time I go.
Like back in the day, we had this old building that had a broken window. Remember, Carol used to pose out the window.
Yeah.
So I used to do that picture with the older women, and I used to do all kind of crazy stuff because I see stuff on the show, and I'm like, hey, let's just try this shit. And they're like, okay,
Mhm.
yep. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I
No,
kind of
that's a
like
good
doing
fan
it.
experience. That's a great fan experience, man. So keep it up.
I got a Merle.
Yeah.
Remember, I got a picture out the window shooting.
Yes,
And,
yeah.
I need
also-
that one too.
And also, Miss Pam, she does a hell of a tour do down there. She's my coworker. She does a really good job of it.
Pam.
Okay.
There she goes right there.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I was thinking
Okay.
about the other Pam. We were talking about the other Pam earlier, wasn't we?
Yeah, we were talking about the other
Yeah,
Pam.
It wasn't.
Pam,
Yeah.
Pam's another tour guide with me down there. She's been there
Oh,
the whole
okay.
time. Like when I left, she was still there.
Oh,
Okay.
She's never left. She's been there longer than I have. I was in
All
Granville
right.
when she started. Yep.
I don't know if
I'm
I've
sure-
ever met Pam.
I was about to say, I don't know if I have either. Maybe we have. I don't want to
She's
say
just
we have.
she's quiet. She's real reserved, but she's really good at what she does.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I think we're ready to wrap things up. Jimmy, you got the energy to go over our sponsors?
Yeah, I guess
You
so.
got it.
You
Oh,
gonna pop up? Okay. Walking Dead Harrelson. Walking Dead. Yeah, I'm tired tonight, y'all. Excuse me. Walking Dead Harrelson. Water Tower Tours. Auto Rats Plus. The Camp, of course. Abraham's Army. Survived the Night. Zontography with Danielle. Walking Dead Horror Nation. Walking Dead fans are amazing. I do apologize. I have an abscessed tooth. I've been on antibiotics for a week now. I am not feeling good. I'm supposed to be taking it out tomorrow.
You been
Yeah.
going to the pharmacy with somebody? I see how it is.
No,
Right,
I
you be going to
try.
Sharpsburg?
I try. I really do. I try, but it happens in other places, so it's all good. It's all good.
It ain't good. It ain't good if you go into the pharmacy and come back with a sore jaw, man.
Right.
Well, sometimes things get a little wild in there. I'm just saying.
Thank you, Jennifer, and thank you all for tuning in tonight.
Anyway, y'all have a good night. Since y'all
Yep, y'all have a good night.
Thank
We'll
you,
talk later.
everybody.
Thanks,
See you later.
everyone. Where's the outro?
Right here. Wow.